Hello and welcome to Red Rock Wranglers Football. Established in 2013, Red Rock University is part of the Mountain West Conference and is located in beautiful Sedona, Arizona. With first-year head coach Asher Grace, the Wranglers look to finally take the field for the first time. Come and join the journey by subscribing to not miss any action as the Wranglers strive to corral the competition. And to start the first season in school history, the Wranglers will travel to Tucson, Arizona to face in-state rival the Arizona Wildcats. On paper, this looks like it should be a walk-away game for the Arizona Wildcats. The Red Rock Wranglers come in as a 65 overall team, and the Arizona Wildcats come in at an 81 overall team. As a newly built program, this game looks to be really tough for the Wranglers coming out in their first game in school history, facing a Pac-12 program to begin the season, not to mention the first season in school history could be difficult. In any case, it is an exciting time for the Red Rock Wranglers, and we are going to see what the Wranglers are made of right away. Both teams are ready, and they are excited to embark on this first ever rivalry game, in-state rivalry game between the Red Rock Wranglers and Arizona Wildcats. It is a rainy day here in Tucson, and we will see if that has any effect on the game. Both teams are out for the coin toss, and the Wranglers choose heads and will win the toss. It looks like they will elect to receive the kick in their first game, and here we go. Red Rock Wranglers Football, Game 1, Season 1 in school history. Terry takes the kickoff. He runs it out here to about the 27-yard line. Cedric Terry for a 23-yard return. Asher Grace is the head coach of the Red Rock Wranglers, and he has one thought in mind for this game, and that is to slow the game down to try to keep it close. And so begins the first drive here. Handoff here to Obadiah Covington. He takes it right up the middle here for a nice gain. Looks like 10 yards and a first down for Obadiah Covington on the first ever carry by a Red Rock Wrangler. Great start to the game here. First and 10 here again. They hand it off again to Obadiah Covington. This time he gains 5 yards, and that will bring up 2nd and 5. Sparks here is the quarterback. He's dropping back, looking to pass, and he looks like he got lucky there. That should have been intercepted for sure. He threw it right to the linebacker, and luckily he dropped it. Here on the next play, it is a read option. Sparks keeps it and runs it for a first down. Nice play. Read option again here to the left side this time. Sparks breaks it out. He gets a lane. He opens. He runs out here to the left side and ultimately gets taken out of bounds, but he has a 22-yard gain. Nice run there by Brent Sparks. It is now 3rd and 9. Sparks drops back, looking to pass. Slant to Terry there. Cedric Terry has a nice gain of 14 yards. Nice play there to get the first down. CJ Drew there in motion. It's a triple option. It gets pitched back to Covington. He runs it for a gain of 2. Nice triple option play there, but it did not gain very much yards. Play action pass here now for Sparks. He rolls out to the left, keeps rolling, but gets sacked. That is a nice play there for the Wildcats and Paul McGlure, who gets his first sack on the season. Sparks now on 3rd and 12, gets it out to Morris Stewart from the screen, but it is read perfectly by the Wildcats, and that is going to bring up 4th and 17 and a field goal attempt by Gray. And it is up, and it is good, and that is the first points in Red Rock Wranglers school history. 3 points on the field goal. First drive here now for the Wildcats. Quick screen out to the wide receiver. Gets knocked down, and that will bring up 2nd and 10 here. Next play here is out to Nick Wilson, who breaks free there on the left-hand side of the field there for a gain of 13. Nice play there for Wilson, and that's going to bring up 1st and 10. Dawkins now back to pass. Quick pass out here to Nate Phillips for a 4-yard reception. Wildcats are running the no huddle here. They look to the sideline to see if there's any adjustments. Quick slant there to Griffey. He runs right up the middle there for a gain of 15. So that's Trey Griffey for 15 yards. Next play, Nick Wilson again on the look like maybe a read option. Runs it there to the left for a short gain of 2. Wildcats look to the sideline here again for any adjustments. Dawkins is back, looking to pass, rolling out to the right, and gets sacked. That is the first sack for Brandon Dawkins. First sack in Wranglers history. Now the next play there is a short pass out there to the right to Shun Brown, who goes right out of bounds. It's going to bring up the field goal attempt for the Wildcats, and it is way wide right, not even close. So that's going to keep the score at 3-0. Sparks now with a quick short pass there to C.J. Drew that actually picks up 15 yards there on the quick comeback route. Handoff now to Obadiah Covington out here to the right, and he ultimately gains 4 there. It's going to bring up 2nd and 6. Obi McNair is now coming there in motion. He gets the handoff and actually gets a nice little run there of 2, bringing up 3rd and 4. Sparks now looking to pass. Looks like he was going to try to get it there to Obi McNair again, and he drops it. That hit him straight in the hands, and he dropped it. That brings up 4th down, and the Wranglers punt. Now on 1st and 10, Nick Wilson carries the ball for a nice gain of 9 there, brings up 2nd and 1. Nick Wilson gets the ball back again on 2nd and 1 and gets the first down. Dawkins now with the read option, comes out here to the left. He looks like he's got some blockers, but for some reason he cuts it back up to the inside and gets tackled. Now on 1st and 10, Dawkins drops back to pass, finds Phillips. He cuts up the field, has a gain of 7. That's going to bring up 2nd and 3. Dawkins now with looks like the read option again, but he hands it off to Nick Wilson for a 3-yard gain, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 1. Now Dawkins looks to the side, quick pass out here to Phillips. Stiff arm there, and he's able to get the first down. Nice 12-yard reception by Nate Phillips. Wildcats looking to the sideline again. Dawkins drops back, quick pass there, but that was actually incomplete, but questionable whether or not that could have been a defensive pass interference. Nick Wilson now on the delay, right up the middle, gains 4 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd and 6. Dawkins drops back, looks to pass, finds Kern on the side after a quick out route, but doesn't gain anything. That's going to bring up 4th and 6, but it looks like the Wildcats are going to go for it. And on 4th and 6, Brandon Dawkins is sacked for -7 yards by Tristan Mosby. The nickel corner comes off the edge there, is able to get to Dawkins and brings him down for the sack on 4th and 6. On 1st and 10 for the Wranglers, Obadiah Covington takes it right up the middle for a nice gain there on 1st down. Now on the read option play here, Sparks breaks it out here to the left side for a gain of 6. That's going to bring up 2nd and 4. Now Brent Sparks drops back, looking, rolling to the right, hits Skip Daw on the comeback, but he is going to only gain maybe 1 yard there. He came back towards the ball, and that prevented him from gaining any yards. Then on 3rd and 6, he tries to hit Obi McNair over the middle there, but that pass is incomplete. That brings up 4th and 6. Wranglers decide to go for it, and it is tipped and should have been intercepted by the linebacker there, but that is a turnover, and the Wildcats will take over. Quick pass out here to Kern, who has a nice gain of 8, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 2. Wildcats again look towards the sideline, get themselves set. It's going to be a quick speed option play, and he is brought down. Brandon Dawkins is brought down for a loss of 2 by David Carlson. Nice play there. Then on 3rd and 4, Dawkins throws the corner route, and that is almost intercepted by Freddie Chavis. Nice play there. That gives the Wranglers the ball back. Skip Daw on the run. He runs it to the outside there, and that is covered up well by the Wildcats. That brings up 2nd and 13 for the Wranglers. Fake handoff there. Brent Sparks running out to the right. He pitches it back to Obadiah Covington. He is running up the sideline. He has an opening. Is he going to make it to the end zone? He is running. He ultimately gets caught at the 7-8 yard line. What a great run by Obadiah Covington. And then on the next play there, Brent Sparks decides to keep the ball in the inverted veer and gets stuffed. Brent Sparks now looking out here to the right, hits C.J. Drew, and it's a touchdown. Touchdown Wranglers. C.J. Drew with the first touchdown in Red Rock Wranglers school history. What an amazing play there. Brent Sparks there rolls out to the right just a tiny bit, sees C.J. Drew and hits him, and he holds on to the ball there for the touchdown. That makes the score 10-0 Red Rock Wranglers. The Wildcats start the next drive with a quick pass to Trey Griffey for 16 yards. Next play, Nick Wilson runs it right up the middle, tries to hurdle somebody there, but then ultimately gets tackled. Dawkins on the next play throws a quick pass out here to Nate Phillips for a gain of 4 yards and taken out of bounds. That brings up 3rd and 1. Brent Dawkins then hits Griffey on the left-hand side for a gain of 6 in the first down. And now look out here to the sideline again. Quick what looks like a read option right up the middle there to Nick Wilson for a gain of 5 yards. That brings up 2nd and 5. Dawkins now looks out here to the right, hits Wilson, who is wide open, and he gains 4 yards. That brings up 3rd and 1 now for the Wildcats. Read option. Oh, it's a triple option actually to Shun Brown, who gains 4 yards and the first down. Dawkins now back to pass, throws a screen pass out here to Taylor, who breaks it up the left side there and goes out of bounds for a gain of 9. That is 2nd and 1. Dawkins now looking to pass. He decides to take off, runs it out to the right, breaks a tackle, and ultimately gains a first down. That's going to bring up 1st and goal for the Wildcats. And on the next play here, Nick Wilson takes it right up the middle, and he scores a touchdown. That is touchdown, Arizona Wildcats. That is going to make the score 10-7. Nick Wilson on the 7-yard touchdown scamper there. Looks like he bounced off of a tackle there to get into the end zone. Not much of a tackle attempt there, but that is going to make the score now 10-7. With 1 minute and 17 seconds or so left, Brent Sparks here takes a quick pass out to Terry. That goes out of bounds. Now the 1:04. Sparks hits Ellison over the middle there for a 15-yard gain. I don't know how he held on to that ball. Now he hits Ellison again here on the quick wide receiver screen, and that's going to gain another 15 yards. That's 2 straight passes there to Ellison. Now Sparks is looking, and he goes down for the sack, or maybe they might count that as a 0-yard rush. Wranglers call a timeout. Now after the timeout, Sparks here hits Skip Daw on the quick out route. That's going to bring up 3rd and 3 with 24 seconds left, 23 seconds left. Wranglers are going to call another timeout. Now Sparks here in the shotgun here, drops back, looking to pass again, looking, and he goes down for -6 yards on the sack. Now Brent Sparks is here again on 4th and 9. The Wranglers decided to go for it. He hits Skip Drew on the out route, and he goes out of bounds with 13 seconds left. Now Sparks is looking to pass again, and he hits 81 McNair there for the touchdown. Obi McNair got off of the press coverage there, broke free, and Brent Sparks hit him in stride there for the touchdown. What a great play here to end the half. Wow. 81 McNair was able to, again, break through that press coverage and get open there for the touchdown. That's going to make the score 17-7 at halftime. Great start here for the Wranglers. Opening the second half here, the Wildcats and Dawkins going to look to pass here right away. He's going to hit Nick Wilson for a gain of 6. Then that's going to bring up 2nd and 4. Dawkins this time with the read option. He reads that correctly, breaks a tackle, running here towards the right side, all the way down the sideline there for a huge gain for the Arizona Wildcats. Nice play. Another read option, this time to the left side. Dawkins cuts it up the middle and gains 2 yards. Now on 2nd and 8, he's just looking to pass here right over the middle to Griffey. He breaks a tackle right up the middle there, and he keeps going. He has a gain of 31 yards there. Trey Griffey for 31 yards. The Wildcats are definitely moving the ball here to start this second half. Quick speed option there, and that gets taken down immediately. Nice play there by the Wranglers. Next play is a dropped pass there. Brandon Dawkins threw the ball, hit the receiver right in the hands, and it was dropped. Arizona now out to attempt the field goal. They haven't had much luck here in this game. And again is missed, this time off of the upright, and no good. The Arizona Wildcats, the kicker is struggling today. He's had some bad misses, and you have to wonder whether or not the weather is having any effect on him. Moving here now to the Wranglers' first drive. Sparks on the read option takes it right up the middle there for a 7-yard gain. He's now got 8 rushes for 35 yards. Now on 2nd and 3. Looks like it was a play action pass here. Sparks rolls out to the right, rolling. He decides to take off. He's running it up the side. Oh no! He fumbled the ball there, and the Wildcats pick it up. That is a turnover by Brent Sparks. He decided to try to cut back up into the middle of the field there to get some more yards, but ultimately got hit and fumbled the ball. He probably should have slid on that one, but as you see there, he gets hit and fumbles the ball. Arizona Wildcats pick it up. That's going to be the first turnover in this game. First turnover for the Wranglers. Asher Grace talking to Brent Sparks there, probably telling him he should have slid there, but ultimately he did not, and the Arizona Wildcats have the ball here. First run place there to Nick Wilson. Next one, a quick pass here to Phillips. He gets it up the sideline and gets a first down for the Wildcats. Next play, Dawkins on the play action pass. He's looking, finds Phillips. Nice play there for another first down, Wildcats. Again, they're moving the ball here. Second half has not been much issue. Nick Wilson here gets the ball, stiff arm there. pushes that defender back. He only gains 2 yards, but nice stiff arm there. Wildcats now on 2nd and 8. Dawkins looking to pass. Gets it out here to Brown on the low pass there and catch for a gain of 6. That's going to bring up 3rd and 2 for the Wildcats. Looks like a read option here. Stiff arm there by Dawkins, and he's able to get the first down after a 9-yard gain. Held out that defender just long enough to gain 9 yards in the first down. Now on 2nd and goal, Dawkins looks, finds Nate Phillips again, this time for the touchdown. Touchdown Wildcats. That is going to make the score 17-14. And the Wranglers are still in the lead. Read option play here to start the next drive. Sparks right up the middle for a gain of 10 and a first down. Nice play there by the Wranglers. Now on 1st and 10. Handoff to Obadiah Covington right up the middle, and he gains 6 yards. And that is going to bring up 2nd and 4 here for the Wranglers. Sparks looks to a quick screen out here to Obadiah Covington, and that gains 3 yards, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 1. Obadiah Covington now right up the middle, and that is going to get the first down, and the Wranglers will continue this drive. Obi McNair actually coming in motion there. He stops. It's a triple option. Pitch to Obi McNair, but he only gains maybe 3 on that play. Brent Sparks now in the shotgun, read option. He tries to cut it up the middle there and gets stopped for no gain. Nice play there by the Wildcats. Now Skip Dahl is coming in motion. He wraps around to the back, and it's going to be a screen pass to Skip Dahl. He gets spun around and gets pulled down quickly for only a gain of 1 on that wide receiver screen. Wranglers punt the ball, give it back to the Wildcats. Shun Brown on a quick slant there, gains 18 yards on the first play of the drive there for the Wildcats. Now 1st and 10. Dawkins looking, throws a quick out there to the wide receiver. Nice catch for a gain of 5. Ooh, I don't know how that didn't get knocked down there. That was going to be a quick pass there to the receiver, and somehow that pass got through. Nate Phillips now here for a 7-yard reception to end the 3rd quarter. Put those 4s up, folks. It's time for the 4th quarter. Now Nick Wilson right up the middle here. He is going to get a first down on the first play of the 4th quarter for the Wildcats. Nick Wilson gets it again here on 1st and 10, and he gains another 5 yards. It's now 2nd and 5. Quick wide receiver screen out there to Nate Phillips, and he's able to get the first down, gain of 15 yards. Now 2nd and 16. Quick pass out here to Shun Brown. He breaks a tackle, falls forward, has a nice gain of 14, going to bring up a manageable 3rd and 2. Nick Wilson's going to get it right up the middle and get that first down, quick and easy. Wildcats now on 2nd and 16. Dawkins runs the read option. It looks like maybe he had the wide receiver out there to pitch it to, but he did not pitch it. But it's going to bring up now 3rd and 6 for the Wildcats. Looks like they're going to pass there, but no, it is a delay to Taylor, and the Wranglers wrap him up quickly for only 1 yard. So that is going to bring up 4th and 5 for the Wildcats. They're going to bring out the kicker to attempt a field goal, and this time he actually drills it, and that is going to tie the score at 17. CJ Drew now here on 1st down. It's going to be a triple option to him, but no, Justin Belknap hits Sparks for the loss. Nice play there by Belknap. Now 2nd and 12, handed off to Morris Stewart. He cuts it back up into the middle of the field and gains 13 and a first down. That is his first rush of the game for 13 yards. Nice play. Morris Stewart now gets the ball again, breaks a couple tackles, and has a gain of 3. That is going to bring up 2nd and 7. Morris Stewart again here, right up the middle this time for a gain of 6, and that is going to bring up a manageable 3rd and 1. Once again, another handoff here to Morris Stewart right up the middle. Looks like the same play as the last one, but that is going to be good enough for a first down, and this drive will continue. Handoff once again here on the Buck sweep, and that is going to be a gain of 3 once again to Morris Stewart. Yeah, they are riding him here in this here in the 4th quarter, trying to run down this clock. Sparks here on the read option runs it right up the middle, very similar play to the one that he fumbled on, but this time he's able to hold on to the ball for a nice game. He now has 13 rushes for 74 yards. Another read option again, this time to the left side. Looked like he had an opening there, but ultimately gets taken down on the shoestring tackle. Morris Stewart again right up the middle and only gains 1. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5 for the Wranglers. Let's see what they do here. Sparks looks to pass. He ultimately throws it right over the middle there, and that gets knocked down. That is going to bring up 4th down, and they decide to punt, trying to play it safe, I guess. Dawkins here hits Kern on the left-hand side. He's breaking tackles everywhere, really, and ultimately gets brought down after a gain of 19 for the Wildcats. Now 1st and 10, he hits Grant. I don't know how he held on to that one. He gets hit hard, but is able to hold on. Now 1st and 10, Dawkins looks like he's going to try to take off, and he gets sacked there by Lauren Lawrence. Great play there by the Wranglers and Lauren Lawrence. Now with 18 seconds left here, Dawkins is looking to pass. He decides to take off again and get sacked again by Lauren Lawrence. That is 2 sacks in a row there for Lauren Lawrence. That is going to bring up 3rd and 15 with 14 seconds left in the game here. Dawkins drops back here, hits Nick Wilson on the screen pass. That is going to be a gain of 9 yards, but that is still going to bring up 4th down. Wildcats are going to punt it. Wranglers are discussing their options. They decide to kneel the ball here and take this game into overtime. So it is the Red Rock Wranglers in their first game in school history going to overtime against in-state rival the Arizona Wildcats. What an exciting way to go. Wranglers win the toss here. They decide to take the ball here first. Tremblay right up the middle on his first run of the game. That is for a gain of 4 yards. That is going to bring up 2nd and 6. Now with the triple option, they actually hand it off to Morris Stewart, and he runs it right up the middle for 2, and that is going to bring up 3rd and 3. And on 3rd and 3 here, Sparks drops back looking to pass. Gets it out here to Ian Amos. That was close. That was almost knocked down, but he has a nice gain of 11 yards there. It's going to bring up 1st and goal. Morris Stewart steps back here. It's a read option play. It looked like Sparks stopped there. But ultimately runs forward and has a gain of 6 yards. That's going to bring up 2nd and goal. Let's see what the Sparks decide to do here. Another triple option play to CJ Drew. Looks like he might. No, he comes up just short after he tried to juke there. Now on 3rd and goal, Sparks rolls out to the right, running. Look like he's going to take off. No, he throws it at the last minute, and that pass is incomplete. That is going to bring up a 4th down, and the Wranglers are going to kick the field goal in order to make it 20-17. Let's see if they can hold the Wildcats here. Dawkins looking to pass, and he's able to hit Nate Phillips right over the middle there for a 15-yard gain. That is not a good way to start the drive there for the Wranglers. Dawkins now looking to pass again. He rolls out to the right. Rolls out, comes back to the left, and gets hit hard, and somehow he holds on to that ball. I don't know how he held on to that one. So now 2nd and goal for the Wildcats. Dawkins looking to pass again. He hits Griffey right over the middle there, and it is a touchdown Wildcats that is going to end the game. Wow, what a heartbreaking loss here for the Wranglers. They had a chance there in overtime to score their own touchdown, but it looked like for some reason, Brent Sparks decided to pass the ball at the last second when he probably just could have walked into the end zone. Who knows whether or not that would have made a difference. But in any case, the Wranglers lose their first game. Some quick look at the stats here. Brent Sparks, 16 of 24 for 132 yards and 2 touchdowns. Maybe 2 huge mistakes with the fumble and that last play there in overtime. Now taking a quick look at the rushing stats, Obadiah Covington was the leading rusher with 109 yards. He was out in the 4th quarter there. He did get injured. We'll have to check his status later. CJ Drew was the leading receiver, and he had the 1 touchdown there. That was the first touchdown in school history, so that is exciting for sure. Looking at the defense here, Robin Harrison and Anthony Marcus were our leading tacklers. There are 2 safeties. Mosby there had 2 sacks. He had a great game as kind of our nickel corner. And a quick look at the team stats here. Both teams were able to move the ball pretty much at will. Time of possession there was in the favor of the Wranglers, which is kind of the idea and what Asher Grace wants to do with this team. Wants to keep it close by keeping time of possession. Players of the game there, Tristan Mosby and Sparks for the Wranglers. And that's going to ultimately do it for this game. It was a tough loss for the Wranglers. They need to think positive and learn from their mistakes, as they played a really great game against a tough Pac-12 opponent. The Arizona Wildcats can really breathe a sigh of relief, as they very well could have lost this game. And the Red Rock Wranglers really just need to try to move on from this game and prepare for next week when they play against another in-state rival, the Arizona State Sun Devils. This will be their first home game at Red Rock Stadium in Sedona, Arizona, a.k.a. the Corral. So please join me for that game. Thank you for watching. If you like, please subscribe and hit that bell so you don't miss any more action from the Red Rock Wranglers. Thank you again, and thank you for your support, and we'll see you next time.